Hello, Sheila. Hey, hello, Nicole. Hello, D-Lo. Hello, Sesti. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, Forever Tasha. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, I'm on break, y'all, but I was just sitting here thinking about something. So, hello, everyone. Y'all know I just jumped right on into it. Um, so do y'all think when she pushed Nagaji down, was it a skit? I was just looking at where Tanya was riding around that night looking for him. None of that looked like a skit. She really looked at worry. So do y'all think that was a skit? Hello, good afternoon. So do y'all think that's a skit or what? When she pushed Nagaji down. Because the way Tanya was out there looking, she really looked like she was concerned. I didn't see it. I'm blocked. I didn't think so either. I didn't think so either. So now any you back in good grace? I don't think so either. No, I don't think it was a skit. Skit gone too far. Okay, with the two, ain't no telling. I didn't think it was at the time. Hello, hello. But she took it for to push him. Yeah, and I think it was just a playoff. I really don't think it was a skit. I was just sitting here, like I said, I'm at work and I said, let me jump on and see. Do anybody else think it wasn't a skit or what? But and India, you so quick. She was so quick to tell me she don't go back to her vomit. But yes, you are. You going right back to the vomit that God have told you to clean up. You right back at it. None of the stuff she does are scared. It's real, just as one sleeping with a married man. Yes, yes. That's crazy. India is like Shauna. They just wanna be accepted by PA. But that is so crazy. Be acceptable by someone who really mental. She she really have problems. Oh, Bronx in here. Hello, Bronx. How you doing? I don't see her. Brisky is really, you know, you. It just killed me because you sat up there and you anybody had asked you anything concerning trees, you got offensive. But now I see why, because you just ready to go right back into the devil den. That's what you ready for. And then what do y'all think about trans? The mental devil. Everyone hit the light, but okay, all of them is have mental issues. Yeah, yeah, they all have. But my thing is, I always had said that Tanya was there for a motive. And for you, I can't even say Tanya was a true friend because Tanya say herself that she didn't go there to be her friend. So what was your motive? If you didn't go to be her friend, what was your motive? Because you didn't go to save the kids. So why would you go on that one? Why would you even enter that woman's life? What was your intention? Yeah, that's crazy. And that tell a lot about trend. How much scamming y'all doing? She blocked me when she said that I had three baby daddies, and I said three different daddies. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, Trent said so many words that is not sticking around her children and her man come first. Yeah, but I this whole thing have gotten too far out of hand, and I understand that they doing a lot of cat fighting, a little childish fighting to me, but neither one of them standing for nothing if they ain't standing for right, and that's that child. You know who's standing up for that child. So all that other junk they throwing in the air, it's neither here or there to me. Them grown women that should really know that you don't just reach out and befriend somebody so quickly, and they don't do that. I can walk in a room and the room could be full of women, and I can know who in that room I can gravitate to and who I can't. I'm not just gonna go and it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. And and that's why I said that they are the one that's enabling her sickness. Each one of them. Yeah. Something ain't right. But I can't think it's a skit because it's too many innocent people getting thrown in this. It's too much personal information that's being thrown into this. It's really tags that people will have to wear. If it come out that it's a skit, you can't get it off of you. It's not no skit. They going too deep. But it's just crazy. It's just like it's just like being a child, being children all over again. That you mad at one person and you throwing everybody else up under the bus. And a lot of people saying, Peaches and Tanya have sat there and said that they said it out of anger, but you don't have no control. You don't have no control to focus on the one person that you are mad at. That say a lot about them. Then she turned on everybody who. No, that say a lot about them. You can't control yourself. That you want to pull everybody else in it. So you want to see who gonna team up with you, or is your fallout so strong that you want everybody to fall out with it? That's so childish. Yeah. And then, you know, the names they calling each other, you know, it's so elementary. You can't hit somebody below the belt without throwing cuss words around that make you know, oh, and then talking about pulling up. Got sickness and everything on them, and they talking about pulling up. Really? Who do that at their age? Ain't now one of them bad. Now one of them not trend, not. Now one of them. If they were bad, they wouldn't still be out here on these streets. They ain't about that life. Shonda is another tree. She just got need to be needed. I haven't been looking at none of them lately, and so yes, ma'am, when I get a chance. It's not. It's not. It's not no. If it's a skit, when I tell you, if it's a skit that they gonna walk out of, and people still gonna label them for the things that was said. It don't went too far to be a skit. And my thing is, trees ran all over Chicago, eating, having fun, and everything else. And as soon as she get home, oh, she's so weak. It's just sad. It's just sad that she do not even. But the hardest thing in the world is for somebody to tell you something wrong with you. Because in your mind you okay. It's sad that she do not see, but could nobody tell me something wrong with me either if it was me. But the sad part is they should have been when and got her some help. I believe. Hey, excuse me, hold on for 1 minute. Oh, my daughter was calling me. Boss, call your sister and tell her I'm on YouTube. Thank you. Lonnie, I guess the new funny would be taking care of her. Yeah, who is that lady? And that's what she is, a new flunky. Because ain't no way in the world she would have been talking to me like that. I'm sorry. I just cannot. Nope. They come in letting her disrespect, and then be trying to take their respect back. You can't get respect like that. When you walked in that door, you let her know that she can disrespect you. When Tanya went to that event with use me all over me. That's what she had on her. I'm here. Use me any kind of way you see fit. What was they I didn't get to see what they were saying concerning Tay, and I hope it ain't what I'm thinking. Did anybody catch that or can tell me where I can find that at? It's just to act like, I was looking at that little video that Tanya put up of the children playing. Is the time of having children to respect you, is that over with? No, no, yes, ma'am, or nothing. They were just saying Tanya, not no Miss Tanya, not no correcting them and say yes, ma'am. Is that era over with in life? Am I the am I the only one that still right today? If your child come around me and they cannot call me a certain name, they got to say Miss. Is that what day and time we in now? That your children can address grown ups like if they friends? Them children talking to grown ups just like if they on their level. That's right. Even mine's grown and they still say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. I was just doing that whole live. And then then I saw some ways that Tanya got just as childish as they did in that video. So did Trees belittle you that much to even the children know that they could do it? That's right. It's just respect to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. Them kids was out there, Tanya, Tanya. Man, okay. No, they mama didn't, but they did go down there with their grandmother. No matter what way somebody else child come around me, if they my okay, my niece had moved in with me and she got a child one time. And she wasn't raising her child to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. But I bet you within 2 weeks that child was in the habit of saying it because it was being corrected on the regular. That's why it's even they went down there to their grandmother when they came back. They should have had manners about themselves. Even if their mother wasn't putting it in them, Jackie should have. And I want to apologize to y'all for the other day not having my phone charged. That means no one is teaching. You're right. Good afternoon, lady. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Grandmother is in it for the money. Yes, she in it for the money. Yes, but once they leave, the grandmother is back to Tom. Yeah, but even though that they left the grandmother, it seemed like that it should have came with them. Even if they drop it when they came through the door, they wasn't saying it. You know, I think that too many visits being done by. If Jackie is putting anything in them, then Treese shouldn't visit so much. See what Jackie can do with them first, and then do your visits. Let's see if Jackie can install something in them that you couldn't. It's gonna be sad though, y'all, because I think every last one of them gonna need help, and that's just my opinion. Everybody when they away, everybody was making phone calls telling her what was going on with the children. But now one of them told her, "Look, I think I'm gonna go on and sign them up to get, go to the doctor or something, see what can we do." They leave it for her to make the decision of getting on them. No, that's the problem. If they can be in your care for you to watch them and go to school, then you should be able to make the decision that I need to go on and take them to the doctor, get them some help. But nobody taking that initial part, like they don't have the time for it. And then I'm gonna tell you how you know that Treese don't think nothing she doing is wrong, because now you see she putting her family back up on the pedestal. Her mother, her grandmother, her aunt, and these are all the people have that played an impact in the person that you are today. But now she speak of them like they her heroes, and they probably is, because that's probably the only thing that she know. Hey, Dana, a full-time job. It's it's not a full-time 24/7, even if you own somebody else's job, because you never know when you'll get a phone call. They always trying to have it both ways, at least, and that's because she ran out of and doing girls. That's crazy. Do you think that she attracted to Trend? Because Trend did say that she was in a relationship with a female for 7 years. I think Tanya had showed more patience than their mama did. But I did notice that when on them videos that Tanya took the time out to correct her grandson, but had Tree's kids running around wild. But every time her grandchild did something, she corrected. That's because she feel her money has bought their loyalty. She said they will lie for her and will witness to that. Yeah, but that's the crazy part. She the main one that say and the Bible do said, that the money is the root to all evil, but and she using it for evil. And the only people that's falling for it seem like, I'm not gonna go there. I just don't know. When my babies was younger, I used to pray over them when they would sleep. Yes, they always got so much unnecessary drama. As That's crazy too, where to the point to ain't nowhere in the world you should have this much drama going on into your life at this age. Ask the OG, hey, ain't no way in the world you should have this much drama going on in your life. It's one thing after another, one thing after another. You can't fight one person without you swinging all around, because you just got battles going on all around you. And you the one in the middle. So that tell you who's starting all this mess. I would be surprised if the skit, they say and do it. Trey say take a village. Yeah, but Tanya said she tried to talk to her, so obvious she didn't want the village to step in. Don't keep talking about it take a village, and then when somebody, even it take a village to correct her, but she won't even listen to nobody. In order for the village to have anything to say and to give you any wisdom, you must listen. She don't listen. So she must be talking about the valley. She must be down in the valley, not in the village. It's just crazy because exactly she listened to no one. Listen to no one. Listen to no one. And I think that the little time that Courtney was away, that he saw different. And so when he saw different, he wanted better. And I think that's what helped him break a loose. Yeah, she gotta be she must still be in the trenches. I just don't know. Because even at my age, I sit around and I listen to people, and sometimes I walk away in a because you're never too old to learn. You're never too old to learn. Put him into military school, and that probably had helped him. Yeah, something helped him to realize that it's a it's grass is greener somewhere. This is not life here. Do you know how many children that get caught up in that kind of mess and they think it's right? I just hope and pray that whatever they saying about Tay, that it didn't happen. And let me ask you something. How is it that it's no limitation on rape towards a woman, but they saying that it's a limitation with this child? I'm not understanding that. Because I actually know someone who was molested as a child, and when they got grown, they pressed charges and had the people locked up. So how is it that she's saying that it's a limitation and that she may get away with it? I'm not understanding that. Why would anybody play with people lives with a fake code? Because they heartless. That's why. Because they are heartless. If you don't want to go take the test, and I may say the vaccine, then that's fine. But don't then you limiting yourself to certain areas that they are requiring you to have it. Don't come with nothing fake and want to take a chance with everybody, infecting everybody. That is heartless. That's right. Look at what happened to R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. So how is it that a woman can make a case stick, but a child can't? It don't matter if it's a male or female. Okay. Hey, everybody. LA said that because he doesn't know the law, he still have after he had turned 18. And you just spoke about. Okay, even the priests get locked up. That's right. Even them priests was getting locked up for messing with them young boys. So what is they saying? That just didn't make sense to me. I just had got on here because I was looking at the video of Tanya riding around at night looking for Nagy after he had been pushed down, you know, and it got in my spirit that that wasn't a skit. So I was wondering, did anybody else feel like that was a skit? That was the only reason I got on here. Okay, I just got locked up. Yeah, exactly. But y'all, my little 20-minute break is up. Let me get back on this computer. I thank y'all for listening to me. But I just wanted to know, did anybody else think that was a skit? She need help just as well as them kids. Yes, trying to throw things off, but I bet that she be investigating. They have to make sure that the case is locked tight and she can be convicted. You know, I hope and pray that she pay for every wrongdoing that she ever did to them children. I really hope and pray that they can figure out what's the problem with her. Do she have deep secrets inside of her that the people that hurted her to make her think that what she doing is right, that they could pay if they still living, you know. But my thing is this: you so worried about who you can lay up with or who you can bring in your home to lay up with and ain't even concerned about the people that's in your home. That's just crazy to me. She is not a protector. She's not protecting neither one of them children. Even to the point when her and that lady was out riding around and Nag was there with them kids. God have no respectable person, and I'm not looking down on nobody that do drugs, but ain't no way in the world they can become a babysitter. There's no way in the world. There's no way in the world that you can think that you got anything to pour into him that can help him when you ain't even pouring into your offspring. Why do anybody think that this woman is any good to them if she ain't no good to the people she brought in this world? That's just crazy to me. How in the world can anyone say that they her friend? You can't get upset with people who want to distance themselves from that kind of mess. Cause that's mess. I can understand if you wanted to go get help. But the same way you ran up and down that highway to go get that test, you got clinics there that'll take you, that'll take an appointment with you. And you didn't even choose to do that. Run to one of them mental health clinics the way you was running to get that test. That whole thing, even last night, that whole thing was a mess. And then you got people talking about they'll fight and be at people's door and stuff at that age. At that age, y'all still talking about fighting, running up on people. But you see how quick they'd run towards somebody who's saying something bad to them, but ain't quick to run to get that scene about anger management at its best. That's the whole big thing. We're not dealing with a normal human being. But let's not say she normal in some area and then say she normal in other areas. I just wish that the same people that was over there pumping and priming her could pump and prime her to go get seen about. You so quick to run on here and tell us how you tricked them people when you was young and you got out of that mental hospital. See if you can do it now. See if you can get out of it now. Show us that you can go and see if you can trick them to get out of it now. Heck, I just want to see you go. It's the crazy thing that she can go with the same story no matter what the situation be. When the people was called about Nagaji, the senior citizen protection, she threw a oh I'm a millionaire. When she went to the child protective service, oh I'm a millionaire. Everything is about I'm a millionaire. Somebody got to be able to look through this. They jealous. Somebody got to say, okay, I understand what you're saying, but I still have a job to do. I always thought that when you do child protective service, I thought they had to be in your life just because you called them for 30 days before they closed their case. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought they still had to be there for 30 days. Okay, they thought process is just like her. You're absolutely right. BH is definitely the seven deadly sin. You know, she walked in that church one time, didn't she? Or was it twice? She ain't went back. Doing all this hell that she in. She talk about God so much. I ain't saying that God is the building, but he say assembly itself. So why you can't go to church? Why you ain't been to church? She need to stop saying she's a millionaire in order to consider a millionaire. You must have that. Plus banking and banking, you have to say I'm a millionaire. Yeah. My thing is you need to get yourself around some positive people. Some people that love your soul more than they love your money. Just like you said, she is the one that's saying time limited. John, man, it's getting ridiculous, and God is going to step in on that. Yeah, Trees is the book and joy. That's sad too. That right there. If anybody really did their research when somebody called Child Protective Service and they backtrack and do their job, they would see that they felony kids. That's the same man that performed the landslide that his son. I bet that she came out going there. And she was saying that he meet you somewhere. So why do he have to meet you somewhere? Why you just didn't go to his office? When you met him, did he take the test or he just gave you some papers saying that you passed or didn't? She said that he have them to meet him in different spots. I couldn't understand that either. It's got a lot of missing links to it. I think that Tanya and Treese know a lot about each other, and I think they, like, how can I say, bird feeding us, you know. But let me tell you about when you start bird feeding people. Sooner or later, you'll give out more than you intend to, because it is not a legal test. Her son got his. Yes, she was sitting there trying to show all the texts that her and Tanya had, and saying, "You see that? This is what she was doing." But then in the same breath, turn around and say, "Oh, I told her to go do this and that." Okay, so what are you saying here? So you can't say nothing bad about her doing this if you turn around and say you told her, "Oh, I was telling her to get this." You were trying to make her look bad, saying, "Oh, she stay on YouTube." Ain't that's what you wanted her for? I believe there's a lot of different voices in her head. Like, I believe it is too. She was innocent. Why did she take the same route? Yeah, it's just all crazy to me, and it really get to be a headache, because in order for you to try to wrap your head around what she doing and why she doing, and if you can hit it on the nail, then you just as crazy as she is, because it's unreal. I'm trying to figure out why y'all like kids was with Tanya yesterday. They wasn't with her yesterday. She ended up posting a video. They wasn't with her. She ended up posting a video that she had when she had them out. And that was the reason why old girl's supposed to have posted her job. Hello, have too much on. And another, why do they think showing they weapon is doing something? Do they not know that every household really in America got a gun, whether it is registered or not? Sitting in the chair, made sure the gun be showed. Tanya made sure her gun was showed on the bed. Every household in America got a gun. Like I said, whether it's registered or not. It ain't what you got, it's who can get to theirs the fastest. But y'all, let me get out of here. I got to get on this computer. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all. Y'all can tell I be nervous every time I get on this thing. But thank y'all. Let me get off of here. God bless each and every one of y'all. Keep your head above water and stay away from trees.